Hey you guys, welcome to Sunshine Haze. Hi Sheena. I am Aja. As you see tarot cards on your screen, that means it's time for a new moon reading. This time around, Sheena says hello. This time around, we are looking at the Libra lunar cycle, which is going to cover mid-October to mid-November. And this reading is for Aquarius. This is the second reading that I'm doing for you guys because I did some dumb shit and I deleted your video before I actually uploaded it to my laptop. So, but usually the messages typically come out pretty similar. And I don't remember you guys' reading. Because I've done 12 of them and now, well, this will be 14 because I had to redo another reading too as well. But yeah, so this video is for Aquarius, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. If you feel like what I'm saying in this video is not resonating with you, that means that this video is not for you. So go on and check out your moon and or rising sign, and I do have a link down in the description box below to a playlist with all of those videos. Also, if you're interested in learning more about what the Libra lunar cycle energy means, what that's going to bring in for us, go on and check out that video as well. I also have a link down there for you guys. And any other videos, yeah, we have Venus in retrograde right now, so I would suggest watching that because Venus is here to fuck up everybody's lives. All right, so it's going to be just a typical 5-card spread, my regular new moon reading. I'm going to be looking at the energy coming in for you guys, Aquarius. Also going to be looking at any crossing energy, and because we're dealing with Libra, your fellow sister air sign, we're going to look at where you need to incorporate a little bit more of a loving energy into your life, and then also where you need to create some balance and harmony. And then as always, a little soul message to take away with you, something extra to leave this reading with. Ooh, I don't know that I've ever pulled that card before. I don't think I have, so let's learn something together, guys. All right, shuffle this deck as well. That was probably the quickest intro I've ever done. I feel like I'm missing something, like I'm supposed to be talking to y'all about something else. I talked about the Libra lunar cycle video. Told y'all to watch the retrograde video. I talked about your moon and rising sign, so I guess I'm just gonna shuffle the cards. Let's pop in for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising, Libra lunar cycle. What's that? The Chariot just fell out for you guys, so off bat, might be dealing with a few things during this lunar cycle, during this next month. Chariot card coming out is just always a reminder to tap into your inner strength to remain strong throughout chaos. But we're gonna finish shuffling and see what else is popping up for you. Sheena. You're good. She's fine. She's like, I'm hungry. Please feed me. Please feed me. Aw, Aquarius. Oh. Y'all got some wild ass cards already. Okay. From all to O. Okay, what do you have popping up there at the heart of your spread? That is the 3. I haven't pulled this card before, actually. That is the 3 of Earth. And this card talks about being in a position to where you are kind of feeling like you don't have everything that you need, but understanding that that's actually kind of part of your sacrifice towards whatever it is that you're actually trying to bring in for yourself. Because you're kind of in a position that is a little scarce for you. And this is an Earth card. This is a 3 of Earth. So the Earth element deals with our foundations, our finances, our careers, sometimes our relationships, anything that is foundational in your life. That's what this Earth card is pointing to. So this card coming up as the energy for you guys during this next month, talking again mid-October to mid-November, Things may be a little tight, Aquarius. You might be short on money. You might be feeling like you're not getting enough hours at work. I don't know. You might be feeling like your home life is just not stable. Like you might be feeling kind of off if you have a partner, like with your partner. Things just may not be exactly where you want them to be during this next lunar cycle, which, as I always say, because this is an air moon and that is your element, whenever the moon is in your element, you tend to be affected by it pretty heavily, and it's either like, congratulations, that's awesome, or like, damn, that sucks. So kind of looking like there might be a little bit of a damn that sucks energy for you guys, Aquarius, during this lunar cycle, but that's not to say that you can't come out of it. This is also a card that talks about preparing for your future, actually planning for your future, trying to really plant seeds that are really down there in the ground so that they can be stable and firm as they grow up. The Three of Earth talks about, okay, you might have these problems going on, but instead of focusing on and dwelling on your problems during this next month, you need to focus on abundance. To put it simply, you know, I talk about our thoughts being extremely powerful, and what you lend your energy to as far as your mentality goes is kind of what tends to manifest for you in the physical. So although things may be tight, although things may be kind of, you know, like, this is not what I was expecting, this is not really working out for me during this time, it's really important for you to not think so much about that and more so think about like, okay, well, this is not what I thought it was going to be, or this is not working out the way I thought it would, or I don't have enough money. Instead of thinking about that, think about, okay, well, you know, that didn't work out the way I thought it would, or that's not going how I figured it would, but, you know, just in case that goes even further left, let me start making some plans for my future. Let me start coming up with the plan B, plan C, through Z, to be completely honest. You know, Murphy's Law, if it'll go wrong, if it can go wrong, it probably will. But, you know, think positively and it won't. You guys have the Sun card. This is okay, there we go. You got the Sun card as your crossing energy, which makes a lot of sense when we're talking about the Three of Earth being the energy for you, where you're feeling kind of like, I don't have everything that I need more, I'm not stable, I'm not grounded, I don't have my money, I don't have enough hours, I don't have like my housing, like having that energy and then having the Sun crossing you is telling me, Aquarius, that this air lunar cycle might be taking some of you guys out. And again, this is a general reading, so if you're feeling like what I'm saying is not for you, you can go on and just stop listening now and go on and click on your moon and or rising sign. The Sun is crossing you, and as we know, the Sun is the card all about joy and happiness and being content and really positive energy. Sun rays, sunlight. This is in your crossing energy, so this is really saying like you're having a hard time seeing the bright side of things because you're focusing so much on, and that's the thing about earth energy. Earth energy can be very tough. You know, it does have to do with our finances and our money and like abundance and stuff, but when it comes to actually getting to it, when we're talking about earth energy, if you think about like any earth people that you know, Capricorns are tough, Tauruses are very stubborn, Virgos are very strict, you know what I mean? So earth energy is not a very easy energy to work with, and on top of that, and you also feeling like you don't have everything you need to plant your seeds, so you have the Sun crossing you, which is like, you're already feeling kind of down, and then on top of that, you just can't see the light in your situation. So what I suggest for you guys, Aquarius, during this time, is to figure out some way to bring some peace or happiness into your life. You guys are the sign of the collective, so you guys are all about, you know, going out and communicating with people, having fun, socializing. This might be a time, actually, especially because this is a 3 card, and 3 cards talk about coming together. This might actually be a time for you to go out there and network or socialize with other people, and by doing so, you may put yourself into a position to where some opportunities open up for you. Again, the Sun card is also a card of opportunity, and it being crossing you talks about blocked opportunities and not having the chances that you want to take. Going out, talking to people, you know, getting out there, socializing, let us say networking, may actually put you into a place to where you come into some opportunities by talking to other people, by focusing a little bit less on putting all this work in and seeing what everybody else is doing. Somebody might be out there that can help you, or there might be something, some sort of opportunity that you can, you know, tap into that can provide you the things that you need to continue pouring into this 3 of Earth here. As I say in most of my readings, we do have this crossing energy, but throughout the lunar cycle, the point is to try to turn the crossing energy into an upright energy. So it would be dope to have the Sun energy shining down on the Three of Earth, because that takes a little bit away from the stress of, oh, I don't have enough, and more so you can just see what you're working on with the sun in the upright position. Okay. I was going to call you Libra, but you guys are not Libras. Y'all are Aquarians. Aquarius, you've got the Lovers coming up in the position of where you actually need to bring a little bit more loving energy into your life. That's funny. So Aquarius, on the shadow side, you guys can be kind of mean. And then also the Aquarian people that I know are people with Aquarius placements in their charts, especially when they have things that are not working out for them, it can consume them a little bit, and they tend to take it out on the people around them because they're so frustrated with what they have going on. So this Lovers card coming up in this position of where you need to lend a little bit more loving energy into your life. 2 messages for it. You actually, whatever you have going on here, instead of focusing so much on making sure that it grows to be whatever like end goal you have in mind, just nurture it. Don't focus so much on what the end, like the last point or what you're trying to get to is. Just nurture it. Just put your energy into it, put your love into it. And then also Aquarius, again, talking about you guys being the sign of the collective, being the sign of socializing and, you know, networking and mixing and mingling. You got the Lovers card here. You need to shed a little bit of light. Some of you Aquarians are so focused on, you know, the next step. And if you watch my Virgo video, I talked about everybody being focused on the next step as opposed to the best step. So Aquarius, you might just be so focused on what's next and trying to get your shit together that you're just completely obliterating everything else in your life. Like, there's no fun, there's no games, there's no love. Have a little bit of fun. This doesn't necessarily mean you have to go out there and, you know, be wild and just toss the cat all over the place or slaying the D, you know, whatever you got down there. You don't have to do all that, but go out, have some fun, and if it pops up, it pops up. Don't run away from it, don't shy away from it. Again, I was talking about you having a 3 card coming up here, and as you guys know, 6 is a multiple of 3, so if you end up around people where you feel like your energy is like being called to them and you're like, oh, this is cool, this is fun, we should kick it, we should hang out during this lunar cycle under this air moon, do it. Have some fun. All work and no play. I don't know the rest of the saying, but basically if you don't have any fun, you're just gonna be fucking miserable. So have some fun. You have the Sun card in your crossing energy. You need to have some fun. You need to bring some positivity into your life, okay? All right, Aquarius. What's next? You've got the 10 of coin coming up. 10 of coins. I never want to say the multiple. I don't know why. But you got the 10 of coins coming up in the position of where you need to incorporate a little more balance into your life. And the 10 of coins is typically, gosh, the 10 of coins is typically a card that talks about abundance and really coming into the abundance that you're meant to come into. You know, a lot of us, or a lot of people, I'm not going to say us because I am right here on the struggle bus with you guys, looking at my little seed in this 3 of Earth, like, so are you planted or what? Like, are you growing? Do you need more water? The 10 of coins talks about coming into the abundance that you're supposed to be in alignment with. It's also a card of stability. It's also a card of, you know, just recognizing everything that you've put in. But this is on the side of where you need to have more balance. And again, I said this a little bit earlier, Aquarius. You guys are supposed to be a fun sign. I don't know why work is coming up so much for you in this spread. Well, because you have the 3 of Earth and you're like, I need to pay my bills. I need to make sure my shit's together. I need to make sure this is good and this is good. But you have the Lovers coming up and where you need to incorporate more love, which is like you literally are not having any fun in your life right now. You're focusing so much on making sure that you're good. And then you've got the 10 of coins, which is typically a positive card talking about abundance, coming up in the position of where you need to have more balance. Aquarius, it sounds crazy, especially because things don't seem like they're going the way that they're supposed to for you. But you have to put less of your energy into the money. This has been a message that's been coming up. I did a couple of readings. I had a reading done for me where it's just talking about, you know, everybody has this negative ass relationship with money and finances to the point to that's where we exert all of our energies into making sure we have bread in our pockets. You know, money is not everything, and in society it kind of is, but in real life, in true life, on a higher level, money has no value. So 10 of coins, stray a little bit away from just focusing so much on making sure you have your bread. shit always works out the way it's supposed to. And if it doesn't, I guarantee you there's somebody that can help you, or somebody's going to have a big enough heart that'll say, okay, no, you can pay your bill a little bit later. You know, yeah, I can give you some more hours, or no, I do have a place for you to stay. Like, you just focus less on the stress, focus more on having some fun. When you bring more positive energy into your life in turn becomes more positive. So, you know, what do you really want, Aquarius? Do you want to be stressed the fuck out, or do you want to be chilling? I would want to be chilling. You've got the Destiny card coming up at the bottom of your spread, and this is literally what I just said. Destiny is all about your journey. It's all about where you're supposed to be going. And Aquarius, you have an idea, and that's not to say that this idea is not going to work out, because I mean, you do have the 10 of coins coming up after the 3 of earth. So, and you have the Lovers and the Sun, although they're in like very auspicious positions. Like, you have all these energies in your spread, so like, you're gonna get to the bread, you're gonna get to the abundance, you're gonna be good, you're gonna be stable and fine. But it's all about, you know, your destiny. It's all about the journey. It's all about, did you do what you were supposed to get to that end point, or did you cut corners, or did you just make things completely difficult for yourself? And I think that's what you need to think about during this lunar cycle coming up. Again, it's resonating with an air energy, so it's a lot about reflecting and thinking about our perspective and the way that we look at the world and our state of mind. So Aquarius, try not to be so stressed out. Focus less on what you're planning and what you're planting. Focus a little bit more on having some fun, and just understand and believe and trust and know that whatever it is that you need to come into play will fall into alignment. Again, I talk about this in all my readings. Everything happens with divine timing. When it's supposed to happen, it will. Okay? All right, Aquarius. I hope those cards provided you with some insight into this next month. If you feel like you need any addition... High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. So I'm kicking some pretty good game to you guys. Have some fun. Stop being so boring. You guys aren't a boring sign, so stop being boring. If you feel like you need a personal reading, or you feel like you need a little more clarification, go on and book a reading with me through my Etsy shop. I have a link down in the description box below. If you like the video, please go on and hit that little thumbs up button for me down there. If you know any Aquarians or people with Aquarius placements, or anybody with, yep, I mean, you got the choice card sitting on the bottom of this deck too. Aquarius, the choice is yours. You will get to where you're trying to go, but you can either stress, like I said, you can stress yourself the fuck out, or you can have some fun on your journey towards your destiny. Up to you, completely up to you. You can continue to toil away and just sit in the dirt all day watching that one little seed, or you know, you can go out and spread some love, find some love, have some fun. Anyways, if you have any Aquarian friends, like I say on my videos, anybody that's trying to like creep up on their little Aquarius prospects, you guys can go on and send this video to them, help them live their best lives. If you are still listening to me talk 18 minutes in, go on and hit that subscribe button for me so you can keep up with when I put out new videos. I'm very close to hitting 1,000 subscribers, and I'm trying to do that before I hit my year mark, which is in a couple of months. So if you guys know anybody that's interested in tarot or astrology or whatever, go on and send them my channel. Tell them to subscribe, because if you're still listening to me talk, you must think that I know what I'm talking about. And that's it. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.